Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna try to knock it out real fast. Hopefully I can get it done today in a timely manner, but we are losing daylight. But today I'm gonna be installing brakes on the Sequoia. Currently have a crack in my rotor on the passenger front, so I haven't been driving it for a while, but I did order some brakes from Detroit Axle. If you guys know, you know, but I do have those on the TL soldered and drilled. These for the Sequoia are not soldered and drilled. I just ordered them just because it is a daily. It doesn't really need soldered and drilled brakes. But let's go ahead, get this jacked up, get the wheel off, and get it started. So I'll see you guys then. Yes, I know. Chrome socket on the impact. It's alright. Did not seem tight at all. That one doesn't have one. Alright. As you can tell, brake pads are a little bit low, but there's a crack on this rotor, if I can find it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me know if you guys see it. Oh, there it is. If it will focus, boom, crack right there, and crack in here. But anyways guys, so what you want to do, first start off by removing the brake pads. Take this off of here. Of course, the bottom clip, there you got two clips right here, and then there's gonna be two 17 mils back here to remove the caliper. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, there you go. One at the bottom. Then you remove the caliper off and the rotor should be able to come off. So let's go ahead and get to it. First, I'm gonna unhook this clip and unhook this clip. Same thing for the bottom. So I got those two unhooked, and now it's time to pull these pins out. Now let me angle you guys. There you go. Now I unhooked these two retainer clips. There's also two more, and then I can pull these pins out and the brake pads slide out. These on the carb, this little cotter pin, if it would focus, it is a one-time use, so do not use them again. Just put them aside, toss them. But you should have new ones with your new brakes. Hopefully so. If not, go get some. But just slide this out, and then you can take that clip out of there. Put that to the side. Same thing with the bottom. Slide that out and that clip falls out. Put these to the side. And what I'm gonna do to make it a little bit easier, if I can find it, is take my flathead and I'm kind of just push it away from the caliper so it can be depressed just a little bit, so it'll be easier to slide out. And you want to pull it out evenly so it can slide out, because if you pull it out one side, it's gonna cock that motherfucker and it's gonna get stuck. And that one slid out easily. Alright, time to tackle the two bolts on the back. Gonna try it with the impact first. Well, that's fun. Never mind, can't get the impact in there. I mean, I could turn the wheel, but I'm gonna just use a regular ratchet. You wanna watch out for that brake line. It is in a odd position. Come on. You're almost out. What are you doing, bitch? Alright, so I got that line off. Don't tell me it's broke. No, stupid ratchet. Look. Oh shit. Okay, I got the bolt out. What you want to do is make sure you hang this up so it doesn't hang. You can use a bungee cord, anything. Just want to make sure it doesn't fall. So I guess it's going to be good right there. And then the rotor, might have to hit it off, but sometimes it'll just slide off just like that. Well, first you want to clean off this mating surface. So I'm going to set that to the side. Kind of just... Alright, got that clean. So now you stick the brake rotor on, clean the chemical off. Don't be scared. You want to get all that chemical off of there. It helps protect the the rotors from rusting whenever they are in storage. So you want to go ahead and get that off. Now that the rotor is on and is clean, go ahead and depress this caliper. You can just take an old brake pad and a nice little C-clamp and just kind of press them down evenly. I was not prepared for this. Or you can use a little clamp, you know, pair of pliers, kind of just slowly press them in. You gotta do it evenly and slow. Okay, I think it's fully pressed down. I hope so, at least. So I can mount. Oh my goodness, my pants. So I can mount the caliper back on. You want to do these to 90 foot-pounds. Go ahead and grab your brakes. So, boom, bam. Let me figure out which side is which. You want to put some brake grease in here so it can not like slide, I guess. Not slide, make noises. So go ahead and grab you a little bit of grease. Probably should be doing this with gloves, but I don't really care. Doesn't matter for the front which side. You just want to kind of follow the curve. Alright, now you want to grab your new hardware, and you want to slide it through. Oh, before you slide that top one through, all the way, grab your clips. So that one is in. Then you take your one-time use clips. They should have provided you with new ones. Lock that in place. Make sure it's in. And that one is in. And you are good to go. Make sure you tighten everything up. Alright, switching to a little bit lower quality because the camera card got full. But I got both the back wheels off in the air, jacked it up on the rear differential. Yes, you can jack it up through there. It is perfectly safe. Make sure you do have jack stands on both sides and your front wheel is chucked. Don't worry about that. Anyways, let's go ahead, start on this side, take this wheel off, and show you guys what we're working with. Alright, I just noticed I wasn't recording that last clip. But anyways, guys, so now that you got the wheel off, this is your caliper. It's a single piston caliper, unlike the 4 up front. But you have, I believe this would be possibly a 14 and another 14 to remove. That gets the caliper out so you can get the brake pads off. And then there is a 17, hang on, you guys, there's a 17 right here and one down below that you would have to remove, sorry for the camera angles, to get the caliper bracket off. So let's go ahead and take those 14s off and start doing the brakes. You guys aren't at the best angle, but whatever. Not a 14, possibly 17. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. These are only 60 foot-pounds, so it's cracked. One. Number 2. Set those aside. Now I'm gonna pull this off, take the brake pads out, and then pull the bracket out. You guys don't have the best handles. Beetle! Look at my camera, I'm filming. Alright. So with this, I am just gonna free out the wire. And let's go ahead and crack those 17s. Alright. There's one. There's 2. That's 1, so it has meat on it. And number 2 still has a little bit of meat on it as well. All right, so now that you got your brake caliper out the way, you can stick bolts into here and into here. You can see these are threaded holes. Basically, when you tighten a bolt, it will push the rotor off, but I don't have any bolts that fit that. I'm not sure what does. So what we also can do is try to knock it off with a hammer, which is what I'm gonna try to do. So let's go ahead and try that. Piece of cake. That drum's got a lot of life left in them. Anyways, got that old rotor out. Let's go ahead, put the new one on backwards, clean it up, and With the caliper. Yeah. And before you guys start hitting it with a hammer, of course, make sure the new one matches. Which I'm surely hoping it does. Perfect. Round 2. You want none of those chemicals while you break it. Shit heats up. Shimmy it. Perfect. Go ahead, clean off the front side. Damn, these things look nice, bro. Alrighty. Go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean inside of here as well. Don't really have anything sticking there. I'm just gonna spray brake cleaner and kind of wobble a flathead through. Alright, now I got those cleaned up. Slide it back in to place. And you grab your board. Get it put in. If you can find a hole. It should be pretty easy to find a hole, but I'm not used to finding holes. It's kind of hard. And while you're here, you can adjust your parking brake with this hole right here. It's gonna be different for everyone, but there is gonna be like a gear inside. If you turn it, you can tighten it or you can loosen it. So there you go. Which I'm probably gonna do just a tad. Just a little bit. Let me get these tightened. Alright, now that I got it tightened, just go ahead and push the brake caliper back in once I finagle it back. Alright, now that that is pushed in all the way, I'm just gonna set it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna set it right there. That's what I'm gonna do. Put the new clips. Retainer clips, baby. Retainer baby. Retainer baby. I will play ya. If you guys know where that's from. Nice. You grab all your nice little retainer clips and you pop them in. Go ahead, take your brake grease. You want to open that bad boy up, and you want to basically put it on the ears. I want to get it on the pin and not the threads, okay? Go ahead and tighten those bad boys up. Alright. I'm going to torque them down the spec and move to the outside after I put the wheel on. Alright guys, so got the brakes done on the front and rear side of the Sequoia. Now time to go for a test drive, see if I can brake. If I don't post this video, I didn't brake. Anyways, make sure you pump your brakes before you go on a test drive because it will close that piston and onto the pads. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe down below and let me know what I should do next. Peace. So let's go ahead and try it on and see. God dang it, these things are heavy.